Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. My name is Brandon and I'm going to teach you guys how to play Cover Me by Stray Kids. It's a beautiful song and it's not particularly complicated, which is great because it sounds great. Okay, so let's get straight into it. But before we do, I just want to remind you guys to give the video a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you did enjoy the video and if you did find it useful. And with that being said, let's zoom into the fretboard and take a closer look. Alright, so we are zoomed in. A couple things before we begin. This song has a capo on the first fret, okay, so you are going to need that. Of course you could play it without it, you just won't be able to follow along with me because we're not going to sound the same. Then I'm playing this on an electric guitar. The song is played on an acoustic guitar, but I just don't have access to one right now, so that's why I'm playing it like this. Alright, so I'm not going to do this with the usual format, so I'm actually just going to go straight into the verse. Not really going to show you the chords until they become relevant. So let's go, sorry, not the verse, the intro actually. Let's go straight into the intro. We're going to start on this shape that's kind of like an E minor. So here's an E minor, then just shift this one string down, okay? So here's the pattern that we're going to use. We're going to play 6, 4, 3, okay? That's strings 6, 4, 3. And then lift off this finger, lift off your middle finger there, and play 3 again. Then after that you're going to play 4, 3, 4, okay? Then you're going to put that finger back, bring your ring finger here onto the 3rd fret of the A string, okay, now it's like a C shape, and we're going to do exactly the same pattern except for we're going to start on the A string now instead of the E string. So, okay, so almost exactly the same thing. The only thing that changes is the root note or the first note. So we've got this so far. Okay. Up next we come to basically like a G major shape. Okay, basically playing that. 6, 4, and then on the 3rd string you do a hammer on onto the 2nd fret here. Then you play the B string. Okay, and then once again you play 4, 3, 4 at the end there. Okay, and lastly we come to this shape, which is actually a chord this time. D6 sus2 chord. Okay, and when we get here, we're going to play 5, 3, 2, 4. Sorry, 5, 3, 2, 4. And then we're going to play 3, 4, 3. Right, so let me just repeat that whole thing slowly. I'll play through that slowly. Okay, so we've got the verse up next. By the way, you only play the intro once at the start of the song, it never comes up again. Okay, up next we've got the verse. This time we actually do have some chords, so let's just go through those quickly. We've got an E minor 7 to start. Okay, then we've got this chord over here. A C add 9. Then we've got this one here. There's a G sus2. And then we've got that D6 sus2 showing up again. Okay, verse is really simple. We're just going to be playing through the strings, one note at a time. Not every string necessarily, but yeah. So the E minor 7, we're going to play 6, 4, 3, 2. Right. Then we've got the C add 9, and we're just playing the 4 middle strings. For the G sus2, that's 6, 4, 3, 2. But when we get to the 3rd string, once again, like the previous G chord, we're going to hammer on onto the 2nd fret there. Again, like that. Then we're going to get get to the D6 sus2, same as the intro. Right, so let me just play that whole thing again slowly. So, up next we have the pre-chorus, and for the pre-chorus we're going to use pretty standard chords: E minor, C major, G major, and D major. Okay, just those 4 chords. And the pattern you can use, this is just my suggestion, is just playing down strums and palm muting it, so like this. Then for the chorus, same chords, same chord progression. We're just going to play this twice now for the chorus instead. And the pattern that I'm going to recommend, but you can feel free to use your own, is going to be like this. Okay, so that is a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up. Down, up. Okay, repeat that for the entire chord progression, and that's the chorus. Alright, lastly we have the bridge. So let me just play through the bridge and then I'll explain it afterwards. So the bridge is going to sound like this. Right, so chord progression we're going to use for the bridge is E minor, but for the E minor we're going to just play the bottom string, or the low E string, and then strings 1 and 2, and you can add 3 in as well if you want. So that, or that. And you notice I'm not even using these fingers that are holding down the strings here. Right. Okay, then we've got this chord over here, this D sus2 chord. Right, looks like that. So you're just going to play the 4 middle strings for that one. Then you go back to that E minor. Then you play a G chord, G major. Same in terms of the strings used there, just the low E string, and then the E and B strings together. Okay. Then we go back to the E minor. Once again play the D sus2. And then we've got this chord over here, E flat diminished chord, okay? Sounds like that, looks like that. Okay, and if that chord is feeling a bit too difficult, because this transition can be a little tricky, then you can just play it like this instead. And it's going to make that a little bit easier. Okay, so let me just play the bridge from start to finish again. Right, so that's the bridge, and that is the end of the song. Nothing more to teach over there. So I really hope that was helpful for you guys, and best of luck with the song. Have a wonderful day, guys. I hope to see you guys next time.